Hey YouTube, this is my new YouTube channel. This is Pinguo, and you may know me from online. I used to be known as Duelist789 on YouTube. I have a lot of references. I used to mostly trade online, and I quit YouTube about a year and a half ago. I'm back. I'm ready to start making videos, playing Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, so if you want, subscribe. I'm going to be pretty active. So I decided to start out a video with a Darkworld deck profile. This is what I'm currently playing, and this is what I would take to YCS Indy if I was going. So we got two tour guides. Well, it might be my YCS Indy deck, minus a card or two. But anyways, it's two tour guides. Dark Fiend. It works well with the deck. It has a lot of combos. I'll go over all the combos in the end, so I don't waste that much time throughout the video. So we got two tour guides and then two sillvas. It gives you rank 5 access. It is very good against the mirror match. It's good against the Yugioh matchup. And it's an EEV target. It special summons for free when it's discarded. It's just a big beat stick. Some people like beige. I personally like sillva. We got 3 snows. This is the heart of the deck. If you open with a combination of 2 discard outlets, 1 snow, or 2 snows and 1 discard outlet, you're going to be pretty set for the game. That's going to thin out your deck a lot, give you a lot of draws. You're just going to be too far ahead of your opponent. It's also a deck that we target with gates up. Next we have 3 browws. There's really not much to say about broww. It's a level 3 tour guide target. I mean, when it discards, it replaces itself and 1, so it's not bad. I mean, it gets under bottomless. But other than that, it's just a card you kind of have to run. Now we got 3 graphas. Graph is the boss of the deck. When it's discarded, destroy a card on the field on your opponent's field. That's pretty much the reason you play it, and it's a level 8, so it gives you that rank 8 access, 2700 without gates, 3000 with it. EEV target, deck heavy target. It's just a pretty good card. It's a free +1 every turn almost. This deck is pretty much get grapha in your grave as fast as possible, protect grapha. Or OTK, whatever your options are. So that's 13 monsters. I play 20 spells and I play 3 Upstarts. Upstart's pretty much there just to thin out the deck. I don't really like the plus 1000 for your opponent, but there's gotta be a cost for it. Next we got 3 dealings and 3 drag down. I might as well explain it at the same time. These are 2 of your best discard outlets game 1. You sometimes side out Darkworld dealings, it matters what you play. And drag down you usually side out all the time. Drag down is there to manipulate your opponent's hand. And dealings is there for your draw power. It gives you that combo piece turn 1. It's just, I think Darkworld dealing is more important, but drag down definitely makes the deck a lot better. With drag down you can also play Mind Crush. I personally don't like Mind Crush right now, but a lot of people do. Next we got 3 gates. Gates is your field spell. Draw power engine. 300 boost for everyone. And it's just your theme card. So MST kind of counters this card. You remove for a cost, so always keep that in mind. And gates gets really annoying sometimes when you have drag down because you can't set 2 field spells. So that's kind of a backfire. But you still got to play 3. You got Storm, Reborn. Those are pretty self-explanatory. We got card destruction. Play it, you pretty much win. You got Foolish. I really like Foolish. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I like to summon the monster first, though. I don't see a lot of people do that. If you summon your monster first, you're less likely to get warning, especially if you don't have a graph in your graveyard. It's kind of an obvious read, but some people just won't get it. And you'd be surprised how many games I've won because of that. They said, oh, if you played foolish first, I would have warned you would have lost. So, I mean, if the way you play your cards, just always remember that play. Next, we got Allure. It's a speed card. You play 13 monsters, or I play 13 monsters, so I mean, it's kind of iffy, but just having Allure there for your speed, I don't know. It also gives you Levier plays. It's just really good. Duality. I don't see a lot of people play this. I think it's good. I think the deck that topped Toronto played this. I think both may have, actually. But Duality is just a really good one-of in here. If I could play two, I would. But you draw so much, you might end up with two your first turn. So that's not good. I might test two eventually. Next we got Terraforming. I was playing Darkworld over this, but I'm testing something new. Right now I'm trying Terraforming, and it's doing pretty well for me. I would try trading, but I don't really like the idea of using grapha as a draw two instead of a discard. I'd rather destroy a card in the game than actually draw two cards. I don't know, it's just, I don't think it's good, at least right now. And another thing I could play over it, probably like, I don't know, maybe a second terraforming or something. Another virus, I don't know. Terraforming's just been working really well. Darkworld Lightning I'm trying. It's a good card. Some people don't like it, but they're not playing it at obvious times when it's not a chainable. So you usually want to play Lightning after you use your Gates effect because they're most likely not going to have MST. And game 2 and 3, you just got to be smarter. You got to destroy set monsters because people set a lot of monsters sometimes against Darkworld. It usually matters on their hands and everything, but you get what I mean when I say destroy their set. If they have a T set, destroy their set monster. So we got 3 Reckless. Some people have mixed opinions about this card. I think it's good. I mean, it gives you so much power. It's just ridiculous. Especially with Duality, if you have one, you search second one, you pretty much win the next turn. So then we got the 2 Compulsory. Now this is pretty much your defensive card of the deck. It works both offensively and defensively. So you can, like, let's say you can abuse your card destruction with bouncing your grapha, something like that. Or you can attack and they prison, you play Compulsory. It's a 1-for-1. And it's also not to Shockmaster, which is a big reason why people play Compulsory. And then we got EEV and Deck Devastation. So it's Eradicator and Deck Devi. You got a lot of targets. Seeing your opponent's hand is really good. And Deck Devi is just really broken right now. Especially with Windups being the best deck, or one of the better decks. So, I mean, I might as well show you guys my extra and my side. So I got, what, a minute and a half, so show it real quick. Extra deck, Cyberend. I side deck a Cyberend. 2 rank 5s. This isn't full, by the way. Utopia, this is just the standard stuff you could use. Rank 4, Gem Knight. I like 2 Acid Golems. I think Acid Golem's one of the bigger targets you want to get, and with all the space in this deck, you might as well use 2 of the better ones. So then you also use 2 Levier, a Leviathan, a Zenmains, and a Giga Brilliant. I need a Tempo and the rank 8. That's pretty much all I'm missing. But Malefic Cyberend. I was debating this or Stardust. This ended up winning on the pros and cons because I could side this against Darkworld and it's not dead. Dark Hole, you're slower game 2 and 3, so you gotta side the Dark Hole because you don't main it. I like Deck Devi for the windups, Darkspock for the mirror, Tornado, Skill Drain, and the 2 Gozens. I mean, some people like 3 Gozens. I like Skill Drain. It's more versatile. 2 Prisons. This is just a personal favorite. I've always liked Prisons in the side deck. It's also good against the Mirror and Rabbit. Got 2 Raikos for destruction. 3 MSTs. So yeah, that's gonna be my first video, YouTube. So I'm gonna be pretty active. So if you're interested in some Yugioh videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching.